He's over here in this alleyway.
Is he gonna try and stab you or some shit?
Maybe.
I sure hope not. Can we not have a repeat of that?
You never mind.
Just
what,
be warned.
Jody?
Just be warned, okay?
Yeah, I'm on.
That's a really dark alley.
It's a real dog alley.
Check your corners.
Oh, did you see that?
What?
That was spooky. I didn't like that.
I missed whatever it was you saw. I was looking at the corners behind me.
I think he
as
just
we went
walked
ahead.
right here in front of us.
That's a really dark alley.
It's a real dog alley.
Check your corners.
Oh, did you see that?
What?
Hello?
Oh. Oh, there we are.
Going all right, fella. How you been?
Not too bad, not too bad. What about yourself?
I am not too bad. I tried to make you wait long enough and you'd fuck off again, but guess patience is a grower.
I suppose it is, and after that game I did learn a little bit, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, so did I. I learned how nice that boat was. Anyway, my manners seem to be leaving me. Sean, this is a couple of my compadres I've met over here. On the left there, who's a little bit less good looking than me, this is Jody Quinn. And on the right, this is Sadhbh. She's actually from your country too.
Oh, hey, look at that. Well, nice to meet both of you. My name is actually Shane, not Sean.
No, call him Sean. Just call him Sean. He's in the show, the spelling. He'll write it and he'll poke it out. Yeah, I call him Sean. Tell him how you spell it.
It's Shane, alright. It's Shane. Just call me Shane. It's fine.
Oh yeah, Sean. That's what he said. It's S-E-A-G-H-N. That's Sean, right?
No, that's Shane.
Exactly. Say the Irish one knows.
All right.
Right.
Still think it's Sean. But
I'm glad that you don't go saying
S-E-A-N,
me name.
Sean.
I'm glad you don't go saying me name the way you think it should be on account of its spelling.
Well, how's your spell?
I'd rather not tell you, no.
It's like Sadhbh.
It's not like Sadhbh. It's S-A-D-H-B-H. D-H
Yes.
and B-H make V sound.
Oh, hey. Fancy name then.
Not really fancy.
Well, is
no.
that fancy? Yeah, she doesn't seem
Oh,
that
definitely
fancy.
upper class and name, not this. I dare tell you that.
Anyway.
Where the fuck we meet in an alleyway then? What's this about then?
Well-
What are we playing poker?
Well, I didn't know what the... Look, last time I saw you, Shane, we were playing poker and you weren't especially happy. You were punching your fist into the fucking table after I took that ticket and ran and boarded the fucking boat. I didn't know what the fuck this meeting going to be about. I figured you paid for my room. I couldn't really tell if that was you trying to offer some kind of kindness to me, or perhaps it was some kind of threat that you were somebody. I figured if I picked a dark alleyway, you would have written me back and been like, fuck no, fella, I ain't going down there. But you came, so you're still the
we're
same
now
fella I
here.
always knew.
Yeah, of course I am. I just want to poker change, but I got on a boat and came over here now.
Well, you never know. Some people change.
Yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, that man in the pink shirt you were talking to in Rhodes told me that you were looking for me.
Yeah,
Be
I thought
careful
he
of
might.
him. Hey, he's wants to be a little deputy, he said. Little woman.
Oh, was that so? Yeah, he said that
Right.
you were whining like a little bitch about losing that poker game still. Still hurts you, doesn't it?
I was whining, I just let him know that I lost the boat ticket, right? I ain't whining about nothing.
His
I mean,
words,
how
mate,
long ago
sorry,
was
not
this
mine.
poker game? If you're still talking about it, then I think you sort
It
of
was
care
over
about
a year
it.
ago. Shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
well, over a year
that's-
ago, I sell a boat ticket now, isn't it? Took me a year to get my fucking ticket. Get the fucking second one I did. Took me a long time to get the money to get that.
Right, so long story short, went to the docks. I was working at the docks at the time. He was there gambling, you know, went over there, muscled my way into the table, told him I couldn't play cards for shit. He ran out of
Of course he
money
did.
and he gambled his ticket for the fucking boat he was leaving that day. Turns
There was
out
no
that,
chance you had what you had, and you somehow fucking had it. I tell you that now. It's the fucking craziest thing I ever said in my life.
Wait, Bridger, is
Oh,
that
that's
why you
crazy.
even ended up here? Because you
Yeah,
took
it
his
was.
ticket and you thought, you know, why not? I'll just go to America.
well, I mean, fuck it, why not, right? I had a ticket. Its value was only in going to America, so off I popped.
He
Anyway,
left
it's
so
all
fucking
in
fast
the...
as well. Just disappeared into the fucking wind he did.
Well, I mean, I just scooped all the money that I could off the fucking table when I left. What do you want me to do? Want to stick
Hey,
a
them
bag?
fellas were looking for you, you know that, right?
Yeah, I do. And a lot of fucking people there were your friends as well. I wasn't be sticking around to find out how many you had. So, I mean, I was just out of there. It was just me.
Hey, well, of course, I mean, I told him to not do anything. It was a fucking gambling game. But I was pissed off at the time, I tell you that.
Oh, I
Fuck
could
the
tell. Yeah. You seem mighty upset. Anyway, we good? We all
Yeah,
right?
of course we are.
Okay, but you paid for my room, so I'm going to assume we're not good for that and you want the money. Before we
I know.
shake hands.
I know, look, I paid for your room because I was going in the doc's office. The lass in there told me to, well, asked me to help you out, pretty much. I said, who fuck's in there? And she said, some big fucking burly British man. I went in there and looked at you and said, oh, I know that fucking man. I bought your room. You taught me a lesson in that poker game. Patience is a virtue. I need to learn it. And here I am now in the dark fucking alleyway, speaking to you again.
Oh, yeah, Patience was also the name of the boat. Good to see you again, mate.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
Oh, no, I couldn't wait to tell you that, yeah. The
Hey, shit.
HMS Patience or some shit like that it was called.
Ah, of course it was.
Anyway.
That's just my luck, I suppose.
How long you been in, over here?
Hey, not too long, about a few weeks at this point now.
Few weeks. You in trouble yet with the law or what? What you been up to?
Hey, no, nothing like that yet, Trying to pick my targets, honestly. Not gonna lie to you. That man in the pink
Oh.
shirt, it pretty much told me his life story. That he
Did
must
it?
be a lawman or something like that. Hey,
What did he say about me? I'm interested.
he just said that people were looking for me or something like that, and I asked if it was a big burly British man. He said, no, it was just an Irish lass, and I'm like, alright then. We kind of left you in,
What,
in
he
the background where
didn't-
you belong, you know what I mean?
Wait, he didn't even mention
Along in the
Bridger, he mentioned
background.
me.
Very much in the forefront of the foreground when I took your fucking tickets. Anyway,
Hey, well, look at me
Jody,
now. Here we are.
I know this fella. I know a little bit about him. I don't know if this fella is looking for work, but I'm going to assume he is. He's working at a fucking doctor's office. Am I right?
Hey, you know I'm not working at the doctor's office. I was walking past getting bandages. I cut my knee.
Right, but you helped out, right?
Of course, they walked in there and they asked me to do something, so I did it.
Okay, he's just too proud to admit it. I know I can trust this fella. I know who he was back home. So if we need somebody for something like going and backing up that Bonnie fella,
Yeah, that would be mighty handy now, wouldn't it?
would be.
I
So
don't
we
have
got anything
anything
going on
against
today?
it.
Got any work going or what?
Well, I don't have many ideas, but we can always stir up something or see if we can find some work, or there's plenty of folk we can meet. Now, Bridget knows you, Mr. Shane, right?
Hey, that's it, Jody, Shane.
No, Sean.
Yeah, well,
Fucking
if
Shane, you
the
fucking
fella
right,
wants me to
fuck,
call him by
relax.
his name, I'm gonna call him by his name, Bridget. Just because you blokes like to tease each other don't mean I'm gonna tease a man. I don't know. Now, what you stand for, friend? I'm curious.
Me, what I stand for, on my 2 feet right here.
Yeah, okay.
Look, I'm about living, fella. Can't live, I can't drink, I can't have fun. What the fuck is the point in living? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stab people in the back, I ain't gonna do some crass fucking shit like that. I got a good group of people around me. Like I did back home in Ireland, and back there in fucking Liverpool as well. And I'm fine, fella. What about loyalty? Fucking friends. You could
Let's
take
be
it as you
honest.
want it, I guess. I suppose, I don't know, I don't mind.
Yeah, we've already got Sadhbh. We might as well add Shane as well.
Wait,
right?
what do you mean by that?
I mean it exactly as it sounds. That in this American gang of Jody Quinns, it would be nice if there was only one American.
So,
That is sort of funny.
Hey, then he gets all the attention, right?
well, I mean, if we do decide to back Bonnie, well, he might ride with us one day, but I mean, I'm far better looking than him, but yeah.
Are you threatened
mean-
by Bonnie?
No, I ain't
'Cause
threatened at all.
uh-huh.
Not
I
even
think you
close.
might be threatened by me. I'm a pretty good looking lad,
No,
honestly.
no.
Yeah,
I'm more
honestly.
threatened by Bridget than you, friend. Come on now.
No, I don't know about that. Look, I would concede my looks to Shane, to be honest.
Yeah, let me get a good look at him. Let's see here.
Where does it go
Here
on your
we
list,
Here we go, he's
Jody?
getting the once over.
I mean, maybe I'm just sweet on you, Bridget, because, you know, we so,
Look, I'll concede when a fellow is genuinely good looking. Jody, to you, I just won't concede. To Shane,
Well,
even
I
though
mean-
we've had our differences, he's just a better looking fella than me. It's just the
I
way
mean,
it fucking
you don't
is.
course,
concede
look at
to
that,
a
see.
fact. You know, you look at me and there's no, concede would just be there as a competition, Bridget. Come on now. I don't know. Let me see the
I
book.
just don't like lying, pal. That's all. Just don't like lying.
All right,
Don't
Jody
enjoy it.
Quinn, shit. I don't think you're more good looking than Bridget. You're probably not better looking than Sharp. That Dilo fella I met. You're definitely better looking than Frank. I'll give you that. All right, here we go.
Fuck is Frank?
Well, we call him muscles. It's basically one swollen muscle with a mustache on it.
Aye, that's pretty accurate.
Hey, how do you spell your name, Shane?
You just put it down to Shane, but it's S-E-A-G-H-N.
G-H-N, yeah, he always told me that when I called him Sean.
That does look like Sean in a real weird way. All right, Frank.
That's
Yeah,
why I call him
It ain't
Sean.
Sean. It ain't, it's Shane.
yeah, no.
Even when he says it, it sounds a little bit like Sean.
Oh, fuck you, alright. Relax, alright? It's fine.
Oh, I know it's fine. I was like to wind you up. You're easy to wind up.
Hey, sure.
So, I assume you ain't got any opposition to shaking a man down then, Mr. Shane.
Hey, of course not. I did that shit back home. Would have been any different around here. People around here are a bunch of fucking cowards, honestly.
What makes you say that?
Hey, well, they raiding around in groups of like 25 fucking people. When I walked up to this one fella, he put a fucking gun out to me. Didn't say a fucking word. Nothing.
Why? There's people that, no, they see you coming over the hill and they've already got their gun out at their side. In fact,
of
there's
course.
one ranger that's doing that. Sort
What the
of.
fuck's a ranger?
Not quite
Well,
sure.
it's melt with a cloak on.
They go around and they say that they protect people from animals and they help the deputies out, something like that.
Well, with a cloak. That's good. That's good.
I mean, it's true, right?
That's good. That's a good one. You got me there.
Right.
Nice life.
He knows what a melt means.
Yeah, I assumed he did. I mean, if he spent any time with you, it's probably your most commonly used word.
Right? Look, I might make this quick. Look, I'll vouch for this fella, all right? I know about him. I know where he's been. I know what he's been up to. So if you do want someone else, you want to replace Dixon as a, you know.
Yeah. Ain't a bad idea.
Give him a shot.
All right, let's give him a shot then. I trust you.
All right. Oh, you got a little gang pops up there. Or
I
you
know,
here
no.
by yourself? Come here by yourself?
Yeah, of course I came here by myself. What do you think I am, a melt or something?
No, that is true. He ain't a melt. All right. Shit. Well, good to see you, I suppose.
Yeah, of
Ride
course,
for the
good to see
day.
you as well.
If Jody will permit it. See how we get along.
Yeah, sure, I'm up for anything. No.
Oh, perfect.
Now, you fine with sleeping on a bedroll in the middle of nowhere, Shane?
I did that for most of my time back in Ireland as well. I was on the move a lot down there. Been doing that around here too. The bedroll on my horse, little saddlebag.
All right, well. As soon as this rain picks up, we'll see if you take a liking to our camp and see how much Bridget bitches and moans or we ain't staying in St. Denis no
He's
longer.
he's not gonna like this camp.
He probably won't like this camp, but it is
I don't like
quiet
any
here.
fucking camp. All right, just
Yeah,
across
look, the
the
city ain't
board.
bad, you know what I mean? Perfect fucking hotels in the city here. What I don't
It's
mind
beautiful.
camping either.
Look, I even picked
Yeah,
a place that
hotels
had a
also
fucking
cost
roof for
money.
a meeting. Look at that. You see that? Look what I did.
Yeah, you
Right.
did do that. You did save my hair a
Yeah.
little bit of wetness, so I appreciate that.
For as much as you care about, you know, what the water does to your hair, you sure don't pick meat and pieces, places without with a cover. You just
Well,
don't.
sometimes
she
I'm
makes a
trying to
great
go
point.
for that. I'm going for that look sometimes. You know, if you change it up a little bit, sometimes I get that. I just took a bath look.
I've
Sometimes-
never heard you
sometimes
do
that is
anything
that.
but whine when the rain comes around. So nice
Well,
try
yeah,
there,
most of
bud.
the time it's cold and it's unpleasant. It gets my quaff.
No,
all out
you
of,
go, oh, me hair,
alignment.
me hair. What am I to do
I
about
don't
me
say
hair,
oh
Sadhbh?
me hair. I don't say that.
You say that.
I
You say
I
it.
don't say.
You know, I might be
Say something, mess up my
paraphrasing just a wee
hair.
bit, but it is what it is.
You'll get used to this. or you'll leave.
Aye, well. I suppose we'll find out. What the fuck is fiddle over there?
Oh, you fall in love with me. It's one
Oh,
of those
well,
things.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of Irish people here in the fucking city, pal. Beautiful,
shame.
honestly. I think
I've
I
always
can't
spent a little
imagine
bit
I
down
better
here.
tear you away from it. I figure we'd have to stay here a lot more, eh?
Is that
So
what you're
it's
never
hoping?
like,
know, we never
he'll
know.
be a shoe-in, right? Feel like camping might become a thing of the past one day.
Who knows, maybe we might get our own room down here or something like that. With lasses.
Oh, there was a night that me and Mr. Quinn here went up to the casino. There's a fucking casino boat, right? Went there, we
Oh,
put
I
all our
went
money
there.
on
Aye.
Reds. Pal, I can tell you, right? We put down all the money we fucking had, every damn dime we had. And we had quite the night, quite the evening. That was pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
like-
bad.
Sadly, Jody got all the women there, but,
big surprise there.
But,
I did the same thing, honestly. I went down there and put all my money on black, I think it was.
How'd
Yeah,
it
we
work
put on
out?
It
black.
for
went
you?
actually,
out
not
with the
red.
whole. Well, I left with double amount of money I went in there with, so it wasn't too bad.
double what? How much you win?
About 50, I put 50 down, so I left with 100.
Is that a
Mate.
weird feeling for you, winning? Oh, blimey. Old habits die hard.
Yeah, he
That was
got
the
you
last
there.
thing you did was spit at me as I picked up my chips from that table.
Aye, well, traditions die young.
Alright?
Don't know
So
about
people
any of
that
you, but
spit.
I'm starving. Be nice to get some food before we do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get some food.
Oh, I
You could always
say,
catch something on the way too. I mean, I don't give a
Aye,
shit.
or we
either way.
could just pop down to a pub and get a bowl of stew or something like
All
that.
right, all right. Well, once you get him started, though, it's hard to get him to stop.
No, we should stay and get a bowl of stew. Which pub we going to?
I prefer going to Doyle's. It's on the other side of
Yeah,
town.
alright.
Oh, those,
Okay.
aye. That's an Irish pub or something.
It
I
must
think
be.
it's supposed to be. Last thing I heard, it was run by a Russian man, though.
Blimey.
Well, let's get a bite to eat, then we'll probably go back and get the horses. You got a horse, Mr. Shane?
Of course I do, I put it in the stable.
Right, we were
Aye.
talking in the stables. He put it right in there next to us.
Aye, it's far enough away we'd want to take the horses, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Right.
All right. Take the horses. Let's go.
What a smart idea it is to bring 2 Irish people and a British man to a pub.
You
Wait,
don't know
never
what the fuck
leave.
he's doing most of the time, pal. Trust me.
Yeah, you don't need to go warning him about things like that.
Right. Yeah, keep it quiet. He thinks he's in charge. Let him think that.
Aye.
I don't like to think of it as I'm in charge. I like to think of it as I'm so charming that you
That's
follow
what
me.
we said. You're so charming.
Aye, that's what he
Oh,
said.
all right.
So
Yeah, well,
charming.
that's better then.
Don't know
okay.
if we can
Must
get
have-
through
must have
there.
been told. Yeah, we can.
All right.
He's in charm, is what they say. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Aye, you're just tripping all
so
over it.
charming.
On his what?
Nothing.
What?
Hey, so what's the crack around town and what's been going on?
Fuck me. A whole bunch of shit. It changes daily.
Heads. There
What are
we
you
go.
flipping for?
That's a good day.
Hey, too
Just
much
seeing how
for
my
this
luck
one. We'll
is.
meet over here.
Call it, Bridger. Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
He's heads.
Not on the other side, it ain't.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you tell that to the coin?
So what do you think about Shaney?
I like him. I mean, he ain't better looking than you. You're cutting yourself short there.
Oh, he's better looking than me.
I don't think so, friend.
Hey. Oh, I do.
Or maybe he just ain't my type or something. Sadhbh, you think he's better looking, Bridger?
No comment.
Why don't you comment? Come on, we need your input.
Because I'll never
He
hear
wants
the
a
end of
comment.
it.
Hey.
Listen, Bridger's feelings are already hurt every time he hangs around me, so you can hurt his feelings.
Are you sure that's the way it's working, bud?
I think it is.
Oh, that's why, Shane. Hey, I don't think Simon thinks I'm good looking. I don't think I'm that good looking either. That's all right.
I mean, you're
I'll
number
live.
5 on the list on Jody Quinn's.
So I think he's better looking than Jody.
Number 5 on the list, though. Shit, I guess
So
I'll
far.
take it.
They don't
I just
mean-
don't consider myself to be a good looking fella. That's all right.
I think that might.
I don't think most people consider themselves to be good looking. It's just, we can't all be Jody Quinn. All right, excuse me.
Oh,
Easy there,
Fucking hell.
friend.
Goodness.
I guess.
He has nerve to go howdy as he's nearly running me over.
hey, there's a lot of that in crossing. Yeah, better be careful, Shane. A lot of people like to run their horses into you and then say it was your fault that you were stood there.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, last time I checked, it was about someone having a few angry folks come to their saloon and scream at him and demand an apology.
What a strange fucking fella.
He did apologise well, though. He got real good manners.
I'm really short, I suppose. Hey, well, sometimes you got to scare them into people.
Yeah, I know. So you ain't gonna stab me anymore? Good? Promise?
Yeah, of course we are. I give you my word on that, fella. Trust me.
We're still playing that poker game?
Fuck it, damn right we are. I'm gonna bait you. I'm gonna get damaged at one point. I'm gonna laugh at your fucking face.
No, you won't. Ain't gonna happen.
I definitely will. Trust me. Trust me. I'm gonna win a boat ticket back from you and then leave. You know, I'm just fucking with you. Exactly. Pretty much that day. Of course.
I don't think I like this pub though. I'm a shithole.
I think it's grand, so you can wish to your mouth about it, Jody.
If it had more mirrors, he'd probably fucking enjoy it.
Aye, that's probably the missing ingredient.
Right?
How are you?
Hello there.
Excuse me.
Hello.
We getting
Oh,
some
these
Irish
spices.
stew and a few rolls. What was that, Bridger?
So his place is a little... like someone picked up a slice at home and brought it over here. It's fucking strange.
Go on, fella.
Aye.
This place is quite fucking beautiful, actually. Look at this.
Well, not too bad. I'll have a bowl of stew as well, thank you. Perfect.
I am a fan of it myself.
Yes. I like that other place we stayed better, the one that cost us, you know, small fortune to stay there. What's that place called, Bridget?
The Bastille.
Yeah, that's it. That place was nice. Yes, fella. I'll have a whiskey and a bowl of stew.
Aye, and there's
Thank
a
you
bunch
very
of
much.
suits walking around in it, squinting at you for not being dressed in their
What the fuck is wrong with
same
this place? This place
fine.
is quite beautiful, ain't it? What's wrong with
Good
it?
morning.
I-
Reminds me of back home a little bit.
There's nothing wrong with this place.
It's a beautiful pub. Bit little grimy for Jody, though, I suppose. Doesn't like grimy things, apparently.
Yeah, it's a little grimy.
If
Thank you,
anybody likes,
kindly.
to be honest, Shane is himself. Be careful.
That ain't true. That
Oh, my apologies.
ain't true, Bridget.
It's not. It's not true.
I mean, I like you. I like Sadhbh. I like Bucky. I even kind of like your horse. Your horse is kind of growing on me. Chelsea's she's a nice steed.
It's a he. Has a cock and bones.
Oh,
You named
well,
your horse Chelsea, did you? Horse
how'd
you
you-
did.
that's a lady's name.
What's wrong with calling it Chelsea?
Yeah, well, of course you named it Chelsea. Ain't that where you're from? Telling me something like that.
Yes. Yeah, I did tell you that. And what of it?
No,
What's-
but I'm saying, of course you named it as the original name, I suppose.
Oh, all right. What do you name your fucking horse?
I don't know. I think I called it Bran or something. I don't really call him too much.
You call him Brian.
Hey, no, Bran.
Brian.
Hey,
Like short for Brandon.
hey, exactly.
Brandy.
Oh yeah, short for Brando. Yeah, Brand's a good name. I mean, you named your horse. Why'd you name it Brain? Just because.
Hey, well, you asked me for a fucking name on those little note things, so I was like, oh, why not then? Call it this, I suppose. I don't mind Brandy.
Brain. Hey, Brownie's all right. I mean, I would. Shit. I mean, I'd call it Brownie if it was a female horse.
Well, you're better than Sadhbh. Sadhbh has the most strange names for horses.
No, I
She names
don't.
them like Zeus and a.
No, I don't.
And-
Tyrannus.
That's what it's
Hey.
like.
What the fuck
know
is the
what?
Tyrannus?
You should know what Tyrannus is. It's Irish god of
What you
thunder.
mean? Oh, shit.
I never heard of that, and I'm English, so I mean, shit.
I don't really look into all that shit, though, lass. You know what I mean? go to one of the streets, not with looking at fucking books.
Well, I grew up with a lot of
Oh,
stories
flexible.
being told to me. So,
I didn't. So
the
I
horse
suppose
I
you
was
might know
riding
more.
out there, that's Banshee.
There.
Oh,
I suppose now that Dixon ain't going to really be showing his face around so seemingly, I can actually tell you, if that's all right with Jody, I can tell you what Dixon was saying about her horse.
Wait,
Is that so?
Think I can tell her what you think? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's
What
fine.
was he saying about me horse?
I don't give a damn.
All right. Remember that night where you picked to stay in which tent, and we brought Bobby back to camp? Remember that?
Aye.
Well, he took your horse and went out to go do a little bit of work.
Because that was wrong with me horse.
Yeah. Well, he took it, and then, of course, once we got to Blackwater, he parted ways. But on the way there, he was saying about how he wanted to kill your horse because it had a bad name.
Huh.
Trying to convince me to do it, too.
I think he was funning.
Didn't see him as that sort
I
of fella.
No, I don't think he really figured that fella out, not even himself. But here's the problem I had. Is I had 2 horses and 1 rider, so I brought yours back. You're welcome.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What a gentleman. What a gentleman.
I know, I
Yeah,
didn't want to upset the
small.
Irish god of thunder, you know. Or was it lightning? Either one.
I was thunder.
Hey, see, I listen.
All right,
Hey,
well,
I
y'all
do
want to
sometimes,
see
of course.
a camp now that we had a bite to eat?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes, I do.
Sure, we
Yes, I
know.
would love to.
Heads. Damn it.
As long as you can guess the next coin flip here from Shane, we can go.
All right, heads.
Otherwise, we get another round.
Hey, just head.
Heads, yep.
Could be tails.
Son of a bitch. All
Another
right.
round, I
Right.
suppose.
Heads I
Another
win,
round.
tails you
Jody,
lose.
why not? You got it wrong.
Yep, another round on me, mister.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you kindly. There's a tip there for you as well. Don't mention it.
Hey, shit.
Well, blimey, of all the people I thought I've fucking been to over here, you might have been one of the last.
I honestly didn't expect to see you around here, to be honest with you. I came over here because the shit happened back home. I had to leave for
Yeah.
a long time.
There's
I
no
came
bad
over here
poker
to-
players with boat tickets around here.
Well, I don't know about bad. A little drunk then, yes, maybe. But that's besides the point.
It was a terrible fucking call. I can't believe you made
Hey,
it.
well, I made the fucking call because I didn't believe you had the hand that you had, you know what I mean?
Well, but that makes it a terrible call.
Of course it was a terrible call, but I just didn't think you had it. But it was a good
Well, you
hand.
finally admitted to it. That is a stage. We never have accompanied that
Hey,
before.
well-
Honesty. You really have grown, haven't you?
It's a drink talking. I've had a few today, alright?
When haven't you had a few?
When I'm dead, I suppose.
But at an Irish funeral, don't you all drink and then pour it on the coffin?
I will, of course, but I won't be fucking drinking it, will I? It'll be on my coffin. What am I going to do? Wake up and take a sip of it, then go back to sleep and die again?
I think that's the hope.
Yeah.
Maybe not to die again, though.
Last Irishman I saw die told me to drench him in whiskey as he goes.
Yeah, of course. Better that for me as well, honestly.
Yeah.
Filled
Body
my
in, he was
coffin with
actually
fucking whiskies.
bleeding whiskey in the end.
We're gonna look at
That
camp.
sounds Irish to me.
He actually made a full recovery.
Right then. Shade.
All right. Heads or tails?
All right, heads.
Picked wrong again.
There we go.
Cock it.
Fucking hell.